Right, head shaving. This week's video. Shaving your head is quite a bold statement to make, you know. Whatever soap you use for your face shaving, just use the same shave. You don't have to use anything special. Just prepare your scalp the way you would prepare your face for shaving. Prior to shaving, get rid of most of your hair, you know, or get your barber to do it, and get as much off as you can on the minimum setting. Okay. Right, so we talked about the prep, just the same as your face. Razors. Invest into a good quality DE razor, where you can see this is a two-piece. It's also a slant. If you can see the edge, it is slanted. This causes the blade to go down at an angle, like a guillotine. And your blade just sits in there. Pop it in there and screw it up. And they do different types: twist to open, Merker, Gillette. You can buy them new, or get a nice vintage one off eBay for 20 quid, 20 euros. The alternative is these plastic multi-blade things. I mean, they'll do the job, but basically the difference is this weighs 6 grams, this weighs 76 grams, 76. So that just has to sit on your head. The weight of the blade alone will do the job. So this is designed to shave your head comfortably, and it will last you a lifetime. This is designed for the bin, ultimately, so in the bin. The blades I use are either feather, which can tend to be a little bit on the aggressive side, or a derby, which is a little bit more subtle. It's all personal choice, they all do the same job. It's just that some blades last longer than others. So that's the razor, the blades. Let's talk about technique. Now everybody's got their own technique, but mine, I tend to don't use mirrors for the back of my head. So start in the centre, just use the weight of the blade and go over. And once you've established it, then start to follow it with my fingertips. So basically what you're doing, if you can imagine using a comb to comb your hair, and like the old greasers used to use a DA. So basically you build up a rhythm, and you can shave pretty quickly like this. Now this side is a little bit different. I'm right-handed, so maybe watch the line. I'm just following the fingers to see any missed bits. Now you can see the angle of the blade is starting to go up like that. You want to be going that way, because eventually you'll end up dragging the blade against the grain of your head, and you don't want this. There's no razor burns. So just change your grip, or use your left hand, you know, but I find it a bit awkward, especially looking in the mirror at the same time. So When it comes to the ears, just get them to the corners by bending your ear back, and the same on this side. Otherwise, just cover your ear with your fingers, and you don't go away looking like old Vinnie Van Gogh. On the back, I'm just using my fingers, the left hand, and following my right. Use short strokes first. And then, once you've got the bulk off, you can follow it with longer strokes. Some guys say, you know, how do you shave the back of your head without a mirror? Well, you know where your head is, and you know where your ears are. I missed a bit right in the middle there. How can you miss a bit like that? So that's the first pass. So what we're going to do now is just go over it a second time, but using a slightly different technique. This technique is what I call a buffering. It looks a bit iffy, but it isn't. Just use literally just use the weight of the blade. You got 76 grams here, so get rid of any bits that you've missed. And basically, you're just going over it like buffering. You can do it quickly like that. Or more methodical like that. I'm only holding the tip. I'm only holding the tip here. The blade is doing all the work, and obviously the weight of the handle. Now you do this a couple of times a week, that's enough. 2 or 3 times a week. You shouldn't shave your head every day. Not a good thing. That's it then, basically, I think. So, just dry your brush off. I'll show you why in a minute. Just rinse your brush off and just dry it a little bit, just like that. Just like that. So to finish off with, I'm going to use an Allen block. This is an astringent. I like Aftershave, but it doesn't sting as much. And just a spot, that's enough of cream, just to moisturise the scalp. So, you can see you've got a nice shiny, bold scalp. And personally, I'm not keen on having a shiny head. And so you can buy clay, men's clay, to take the shine off. But the cheapest way is just a bit of talc. Spray it directly on your hand and whack it on there. I mean, that might look a little bit excessive, but you get your brush and just work it in to get rid of any excess. You got a nice smooth matte finish. Okay, thanks for watching.